Hey guys, this is Jake Metallic with Latitude Outdoors, and today we're going to be going through my personal setup for climbing and hunting out of the Method 2 saddle. Alright, so we made our hike in and now we're at the tree. Now it's time to do some rearranging and get ready for the climb. First thing I'm going to do, set my bow down. Got my pouch organized in order. So I've got my bow hoist rope ready to go right on top, and I'm going to clip that to my bow. Then unavoidably I got to take my backpack off and get my sticks ready to climb. Somehow we forgot the third stick, so usually I'm running 3, maybe 4, but today, for the sake of this video, we're going to show you how to do it with just 2. So the second thing I'm going to do before I get my lineman belt and everything on is I'm going to take my first stick and I'm going to put that on the tree. I personally like to run just a double step aider on my bottom stick, and I sewed this one up myself, so it just gives me about an extra 3 feet or so on that bottom stick. Set my first stick on the tree, and when I'm using my double step aider on this stick, I'll run this so the bottom step is about chin height. Today we're running with the Beast sticks. It's a good solid stick, nice and lightweight, and they grab the tree really well. So I'll get my double step aider on here. At this point, I'm ready to pick up the rest of my gear and start climbing the tree. So I like to just take my platform, and I've got a little Night Eyes gear tie on my back, Molly loop, and I'll just hook the platform right on that gear tie. So similar to my platform, I'll take my stick and I'll just hook it to the side of my saddle with a gear tie. And now I'm ready to climb. At this point, I'm going to grab my other single step aider, which I'm going to use on the remaining sticks, and I'll clip that on my belt. I'll show you guys that in a second. Similar to a Versa aider, I like to use that. I feel like it makes ascending the tree just a little bit easier and more convenient, being that it stays on your foot and you can lift it and hang it wherever you need to without fussing with trying to get your foot through a loop hanging from the tree. At this point, I'll attach my lineman rope and I'll start the climb. Now, one thing I should mention is that when you get to any tree, it's helpful to plan out ahead of time which way you want to set your platform. So in this case, I plan on facing that way. So I want my sticks going up 90 degrees to my left as a right-handed shooter. And I'll show you why in a minute as well. Alright, so once I'm at the top of my first stick, I'm ready to set a second one. I'll just grab that stick off the gear tie, and every stick after the first one, I'm now going to set so the top step is at about chin level for me. So now I'm ready to use my single step Versa button style aider, which has a loop for your foot, and usually I'll just stick this on before I start climbing at the bottom of the tree. In this case I didn't for explanation, but that just slides on your foot and you grab this continuous loop and put it on your Versa button. These are really nice. Once I get up here, it just pops off the loop and kind of returns to this position for the next step. So now say we just set our top stick. I'm going to grab my platform off my gear tie on my back, and I'm going to set my platform. Now, like I said earlier, I want to face that way while hunting. So I've got my stick set up. I'm going to put my platform 90 degrees to my right as a right-hander, and I'm going to put that platform level with my top step on my top stick. That way, if I need to, I can move to my right and still stand on this stick while hunting if I needed to make an offside shot. Obviously, in a hunting scenario, we'd be trying really hard to be as quiet as possible while doing this. There you go. Probably want this a little bit higher. So about like that. At this time, I'd be ready to climb up onto the platform. Now, the first thing I'll do is set my tether. So my tether right here. I girth hitch it just so it doesn't slip. And I put that at about eye level. Some people like to run it a little higher, some people run it a little bit lower, more near their collarbone. Eye level seems to work pretty good for me. At this point, I can deploy my bridge rope and clip into my tether. So I'll cinch that tether up so it's bearing some of the load, and I can deploy my bottom panel, loosen my lineman belt, and sit into my saddle. At this point, I can put my lineman belt away. I can also stow my aider. Now I'm going to set up my gear strap. So you guys can watch the product video Alex did for the gear strap, explaining all the details and how it works. But for now, I'll just show you the basics, how I use it. So I got this Hero clip for my bow. So I want that on my left side. Just clip in with the G-hook. Once I have my gear strap on the tree, I'll throw my backpack on here. Just have a little S clip. And then I can set this to whatever height I want to easily access any gear I may have in my pack. At this point, I'm ready to lift my bow up. Once I'd have my bow up the tree in an arrow nock, just hang it over here on that hook, and after I stow my bow hoist, ready to hunt. Alright guys, that's my personal setup. As always, if you ever need anything, have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at any time, and good luck out there this season.